Lawyers, what are the trials that unveiled corporate conspiracies? Case 13, the toxic water, Camp Lejeune, ongoing. For decades, U.S. Marines and their families stationed at Camp Lejeune were exposed to water contaminated with dangerous solvents like benzene and TCE. The legal argument in this massive case was that the government and military leaders knew about the problem but failed to act. Lawyers described it as a conspiracy involving a slow response and a failure to notify the residents that they were being poisoned. The legal maneuver in this case was unique because generally you cannot sue the federal government for this type of injury. Lawyers and advocates spent years lobbying Congress to change the law. This effort resulted in the passage of the Camp Lejeune Justice Act, CLJA, which waived the government's immunity and finally allowed the victims to file claims. Now legal teams are using historical-based records to prove their case. They are arguing that the contamination was not just an unfortunate accident, but the result of negligence. They point to leaking storage tanks and improper disposal practices that base commanders allegedly knew about, but ignored. The result, while the administrative claims process is ongoing, the passage of the CLJA was a historic legal victory. It opened the door for veterans and their families to finally seek justice and compensation for the illnesses they suffered after serving their country.